We're leaving Hilton Head Island today, and we're going to pass Savannah, Georgia. Hopefully, next stop's going to be Brunswick, Georgia, and after that comes Florida. It looks like Florida's just as long as the rest of the trip was. Florida looks like it's a pretty long one, so we'll hopefully we can find some shit to film. But we did the laundry yesterday, so we'll show you how to read the charts today. So that's the tide. That means it's a falling tide, and you can see them bars on the side. That's the hour. So tides run for 6 hours. So I got 2 more hours of tides going out. The red arrow is the current. So just because the tide's coming in or out doesn't necessarily which way it's going in these little back creeks, because a lot of times there's inlets, so it could be coming in but it's going out. So that's why you got to look at the currents and the tides. But usually the currents will tell you which way it's going. Then these are just the buoys with that little ring, that little mark on the bottom. That means it's a lighted buoy. So at night you'll see, you'll make sure you see if it's lighted. And then on the ICW you have these little markers right here, which are distance markers. So that's mile 565 from Norfolk, Virginia on the Intercoastal Waterway. So that's pretty much it. I got my my chart automatically. If I point to a spot on the map, it'll plot it out for me. So this is the course I should be on, but I'm over here. The water's 63 degrees and I'm doing 4 knots, and I'm about to hit the wall here in this tide. Look at the tide stations. I'll show you the tide stations. So this is all the tides around here. So you can see the further you get inland, it switches sooner than it does out in the ocean. So if the tide's coming in and it switches to outgoing tide, it'll start going out further inland first, and then out towards the ocean it'll be last. So you can see, like, all the way up here it's already at slack tide. Down where I'm at, I'm close to the ocean, so I still got 2 hours before it switches. So that's another thing that you could keep note of. I don't know what that is, but probably not good. Maybe there's a big jacuzzi up there. Coming up into Savannah, Georgia. It's the lower flats. I don't know the name of the river, but got that to deal with. I got to go over there. And it's never a good idea to cross the bow of a ship, so we're going to let him pass and then bang a left. Big boy there. When you get behind him, I get caught in that prop wash. It'll probably spin the boat around. There's that life raft we saw back a couple videos back. The guy had one out back of his house. A weight coming off this guy. He's flagged out of Monrovia. Some pigs up there on the hill. I don't know if you can see the pigs, but there's a bunch of pigs up there, and I don't know what you would call a herd of pigs, but I'm going to Google it and I'll get back to you. But we got a herd of pigs up on the hill. Hogs, pigs, swine. So the herd of pigs, I'm going to read it for you. It's a trivia question for the day. Is what's a herd of pigs called? So it's pretty complex. A group of pigs is called a drift or a drove. A young group of pigs is called a litter, A group of hogs is called a passel or a team, and a group of swine is called a sounder. So I don't know if that was a sounder, a passel, a team, a litter, a drift, or a drove. So I guess we're back at square one. Called bridge. I look on my chart, it'll tell me the bridge. So here it tells me the name of the bridge is the Costin Bluff Bridge. Click on it. It'll tell me the height. It's a 21-foot close, so I know I can't make it. And the bridge is down south. We're on channel 9, so I'll just go to channel 9. I'll call them and let them know I'm coming through. Something awful fancy going on there. Don't know what it is. Kind of furler, I guess. If anybody wants to cruise the ICW, doesn't want to sail a trawler like that, Mary Virginia is affordable and definitely doable. See that or not, but we are going into Waterway Hellgate Channel. Welcome to hell. Down, got to coming through this little cut here, but there's the solar panels. In case I never showed you them, they're two 210 watt solar panels, so it's 420 watts total, and that's the Atlantic over there. And I'm about to run aground. Your sails, you get them set, how you trim them is, they call sail to the luff. And so you have it in here like that. It looks good, but it's probably too tight. So I let it out until it starts luffing, which means flapping. So see that little bit of shaking in there? That's call that the luff. So set your sails, set them to the luff. So I'm going to keep my sails right about there. River, Skidaway River in Georgia. So I guess I should have saved my laundry for today. Get it? That's a dad joke there. Skidaway, skids in my laundry. Dad jokes. I guess when you're by yourself, dad jokes are pretty funny. The sail here, so we're going to put up the mainsail. Remember I was telling you about the lazy jacks? Well, they become a pain in the ass when you put the sail up because the battens get stuck and the sail won't go up. So normally when you have somebody with you, you turn into the wind and you pull the sail up through there and it goes up no problem. But I don't have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lazy jacks off the one side, so the sail is going to blow this way and it's going to blow around them. Put the sail up, and then I'll put the lazy jacks back up for when I drop the sail, it'll fall right down back into the cover. And that's how we're going to do that. And we're going to try to do all that without running aground. But it looks pretty wide open here. Tommy Gordon says more fishing. Roger that, Cap. I got a cedar plug down there I got to pull out for Artie. But I got too much going on right now to pull out the cedar plug. So I'm just going to run that. See what happens. Finally caught some wind. I'm flipping along 6 knots. I'm gonna go up over here and anchor up for the night. Getting late. Way past my bedtime. So this is it. Pretty peaceful. I think I'm in some sort of wildlife refuge or something. I haven't really seen much today. I haven't seen many people today. Seen the crab pots though. Fucking assholes. See if I can get it to go. See if I lean this way, I can get it to steer this way maybe. See if that'll work. Nope. That nice see the eagles nest, and I can see a couple of eagles up in the trees. Right now I'm in 45 foot of water, so it's, I think I'll get the fishing pole out tonight. Probably a good fishing spot.